I want to talk to you today from a topic entitled How to Create a LLC. You know, this is going to help you. This is going to be very beneficial to the listener on today. Good morning, world. How y'all doing out there today? Well, again, this is Marcus L. Lewis, man. I come to encourage you on today, come to lift you up, come to motivate you, and also to give you some very vital and important information. I mean, life-changing information. I mean, because why? It changed my life. Because information is what separates the have from the have-nots. Yeah, it's information that will change your situation. That's why it's so important for us to continue to be forever learning. You should be, put yourself in a position where you can learn something new every single day. You know, it was Ken Lewis, the former president of Bank of America. He says, if you're not growing, you're dying. So you should put yourself in a position where you are growing every day. I mean, feed your mind, feed your subconscious, you know, feed your intellect. Not that you want to be some knowledgeable Gnostic guru. No. So you can improve your life. Yeah, improve the folks around you. So I want to talk to you today from a subject matter simply entitled How to Create an LLC. It's very basic. I'm not going to go all that in depth and really how, the really integral parts about the LLC, but I do want to talk to you from a very basic standpoint on how to create one. How to create one. And also I'm going to share with you very briefly on some of the benefits of having an LLC, all right? So one of the first things you want to do, whatever state that you live in, is go online. You know, you don't have to worry about traveling down to your local state's corporation office. You can do online now because everything is online. And so go online to your state's corporation office, all right? That's going to be a search engine there. And in that search engine, you just sort of type in the business entity that you're designed to create for your business. Now, if that name comes up, obviously somebody else already have that name. So be creative. Be creative. And create a business name that when you type it in that particular search engine on that corporation website, nobody else has that particular corporate name. All right. So once that's done, you know, you go through the necessary process, step by step, line by line on that particular state's website on how to actually fill out the information so you can have a business entity. All right. Now, once that's done, you know, you pay the fee. Every state have fees that vary. The fees vary from state to state. But once that's done, you have the business entity. Print out your information, your certificate of corporation, the articles of incorporation. You may be able to get it right when it's done, or the state in which you live in, they may email it to you. They may even mail it to you. But just know that you have it created. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. And step 2 in the process, I'm going to go a bit further. Step 2 in the process. You want to go to the irs.gov website and create you a tax ID number, an EIN number, which is an employment identification number that's going to be associated with the LLC or business entity that you created on your state's corporation's website. All right, just that simple. And your tax ID number is going to be a 9-digit number that's going to be associated with that business entity that you created for yourself. I'm going to go a bit further. Now I'm giving you more than what you bargained for. Thirdly, what you want to do, take those articles of incorporation along with that tax ID number, go to your local bank and do what? Start your business bank account. Yes, I said it, business bank account. Now what I'm going to do in the future, I'm going to build on this, all right? I'm not going to give you so much to digest at one time. You know, like when you go to the restaurant, you know, rather than going to the buffet just to taste various items on the buffet, we get into this glutton mode. We want to eat more than our stomach can take. Guess what? We get indigestion and upset stomach. I'm not going to upset your stomach with so much information today. I'm just going to give you just enough to get started. And we'll build on this as it relates to building your business credit from the business entity that you created along with the tax ID number, okay? But go to your corporation website, put in your created name that you want for yourself. After that's done, go to the irs.gov website, irs.gov, all right? And create your tax ID number that's going to be associated with that created business entity. Once you have those documents, go to your local bank. Start yourself a business account. Man, this is $1 million worth of knowledge that I'm giving y'all. I'm giving to you for free. All it costs you is a little time. All right? Now, I'm going to give you several benefits why it's necessary to have an LLC, all right, or business entity. There are some significant benefits. Excuse me. One of the benefits of having a business entity is that it separates you from any personal liabilities. Anybody maybe attempt to sue you, guess what? They don't have privy to your personal assets, all right? Because the business entity that you created, all right, is for that business. So anybody sues the business, they only can sue the assets that the business have. So you always want to keep them separated, okay? You always want to keep your personal assets separated from your business assets. And so that's another benefit, of having the LLC, the business entity. You separate them. You always want to keep them separated because, you may find yourself in the midst of some type of a lawsuit for your business. And just know that your personal assets would always be free and clear from any type of potential lawsuit, all right? Now, another benefit of having a business entity is when it comes to tax purposes, when you're filing your annual taxes. There are some tax benefits that you will receive as a business entity that you'll never receive as an individual. So think about the tax breaks that you will get as a business that you won't get. Case in point, think about it. You remember doing the presidential election, presidential run, Donald Trump, talking about paying taxes, and it came up in a particular topic of discussion that he only paid about $750 in taxes because most of all of his business, all of his entities ran to a business. So there's certain tax breaks that you get as a business that he was able to reap the benefits from that the average individual would never reap. That's why it's so important to have the two separate from one another. And so I shall digress here. And again, I just want to bring up give you a very brief overview and how to create an LLC and just some of the benefits of having an LLC. And so, what I desire to do in the near future is really build on this video and take it a few steps further and give you some information as to how to build your business credit off of the business entity that you created for your business, all right? So I hope and pray that this information was beneficial and to the listening ear and that you learned something to help you in your endeavors. So again, God bless you.